Nepal, a land of breathtaking beauty, bears a dark secret. For centuries, a rigid social hierarchy, the caste system has divided its people. This system, with roots in ancient Hindu scriptures, assigns individuals to specific groups based on their birth. At the top are the Brahmins, considered priests and scholars. Below them are Kshatriyas, warriors and rulers. Next are Vaishyas, merchants and traders. Then come Shudras, laborers and artisans. And then, outside the caste system entirely, are the Dalits. The term Dalit means broken or oppressed. It reflects the brutal reality of their historical and continued treatment. Dalits were deemed untouchable, relegated to the most degrading tasks. They faced and continue to face exclusion, humiliation, and violence simply because of their birth. This deep-seated prejudice permeates Nepali society, casting a long shadow over the nation's quest for equality. This caste system is not just a historical artifact, it's a living, breathing system of oppression. It dictates who you can marry, what jobs you can hold, and even where you can live. For Dalits, this means a life of poverty, limited opportunities, and constant fear. Despite Nepal's abolishment of untouchability in 1963 and the introduction of the Caste-Based Discrimination and Untouchability Act in 2011, discrimination remains a fact of life for Dalits. They are routinely denied access to education, healthcare, and employment. They are forced to live in segregated communities, often lacking basic sanitation and infrastructure. Dalit children are often forced to drop out of school due to poverty and prejudice. They are subjected to bullying and discrimination from both teachers and peers. This lack of education perpetuates the cycle of poverty and limits their future prospects. Dalits face significant barriers in accessing healthcare. They are often refused treatment by hospitals and clinics or subjected to discriminatory practices. This lack of access to basic healthcare services results in higher rates of preventable diseases and mortality among Dalits. Employment opportunities for Dalits are severely restricted. They are often relegated to low-paying, hazardous jobs that are considered unclean by other castes. This economic marginalization reinforces their social exclusion and makes it nearly impossible for them to break free from the cycle of poverty. The stories of Dalits are heartbreaking testaments to the brutality of the caste system. Consider the case of Anjira Pasi, a 12-year-old Dalit girl who was raped and murdered in 2020. The authorities initially resisted filing a complaint, highlighting the deep-seated apathy towards Dalit lives. Or take the tragic case of Ajit Dakal Mijar, an 18-year-old Dalit man found dead under suspicious circumstances in 2016. His family suspects foul play and a police cover-up, a chilling reminder of the vulnerability of Dalits to violence and injustice. Intercaste marriages, especially those involving Dalit men and higher caste women, often spark violent backlash. Manoy Kumar Ram, a Dalit man, was jailed twice on false kidnapping charges after marrying a higher caste woman. His case illustrates the dangerous intersection of caste and patriarchy, where women's bodies become battlegrounds for upholding caste purity. While Nepal has made some strides in addressing caste-based discrimination, the impact of legal frameworks like the CBDU Act remains limited. Implementation is weak and enforcement is often non-existent. Police officers, often influenced by caste biases themselves, are reluctant to register cases of caste-based discrimination or violence. The justice system, riddled with systemic biases, rarely delivers justice to Dalit victims. Lack of awareness about the CBDU Act, coupled with social pressure and fear of reprisal, prevents many Dalits from seeking legal recourse. This culture of impunity emboldens perpetrators and perpetuates the cycle of violence and discrimination.